We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
First pitch of the at-bat. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
7 o'clock.
Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
1-1. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. One away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Previous history with German Marquez. He's had some success, 5 for 11. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And here's a curveball in the dirt. That time for a ball. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Not close with that. When it's way above the strike zone. Now the 2-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. So striding forward now, Ryan Braun. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. Blackmon is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Charlie.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder. In there, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Runner at first following the error. And digging in is the outfielder, David Dahl, from the stretch. Dahl is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Batting fourth.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Blackman on second. Story is over at first with 1 away. Called strike 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Arcia fields it cleanly. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Striding forward now, the Brewers' cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Hiura, a California-born ball player. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Outside, 3-0 now. Now here it comes. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high.
And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
That is fifth. The first baseman, number 12, Justin.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The runner in scoring position with none out. And that's taken for a called strike 2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Kilday.
He's set. Now the pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Coming in is Dahl. He gets there, and that's the second out. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
The catcher.
Digging in now, Omar Narvaez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. The throw to the plate, the tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Daniel Murphy steps in now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The first baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now to the plate, Ryan McMahon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 1-1. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon. Nobody out, runner on first. Struck him out. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. And that misses for ball 1. Tapia normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. That'll bring up Tony Walters as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So here now is the pitcher, German Marquez.
The pitcher, German.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now the double steal is on here. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And both runners are off again. A pitch out. The throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Digging in, Omar Narvaez. 7-8-9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Digging in now for the Brewers, Orlando Arcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Blackman, and no one will track it down. The 1-1 home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out. Stepping in, Brandon Woodruff. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Scooped up. Throw to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, German Marquez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on its way. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Here's Charlie Blackman now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch on the way. Blackman, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. David Dahl's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that's through, a base hit. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Grounded to third. Sogard is there. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Back to the top of the order now. That'll bring up Christian Yelich.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning.
Now batting.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Popped up. Murphy has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Ryan Braun now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Braun, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. McMahon takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Riding in once again. And Keston Hiura. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead-off homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from it.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Three and 0 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Daniel Murphy will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Raimel Tapia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's in there for strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Now batting.
So a runner in scoring position with two men gone. And that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Justin Smoke. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And a half swing. That time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Popped up, Arenado in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
Up next to Milwaukee.
Striding into the box, Omar Narvaez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a fastball right down on Broadway, taken for a strike. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now batting, German Marquez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. In there, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Kane has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Low for ball one.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So the runner here with 2 gone in the inning. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. Next to bat Orlando Arcia. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting. The pitcher.
Ready now. Brandon Woodruff. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Your attention, please. Hitting to the Brewers. Number 24, Avisaíl Garcia.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. And it's 0-2 to Avisaíl Garcia.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Still 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting. The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That evens it up 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. And the 2-1. Hard hit towards center. Dahl is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Claudio is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yelich going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. This is line to left. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. No hits to this point. 2-0 now. Clearly
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of three to start the new week between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jack Wynkoop, a left-hander from Virginia, will be your starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
So coming to the plate, Johan Rocha. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Come on now, big guy.
The pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Johan Rocha. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey!
Bases are empty, one man out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And there are two away now.
Leading off, the designated hitter, Johan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Johan Rocha.
Designated hitter, Johan Rocha.
First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final.
18 runners on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Evan Grills, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Here comes the first pitch. Johan Rocha comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Johan Rocha. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out. Come on, big guy, one time. There you go.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Rocha, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, New John, here we go.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
That's out.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he misses, ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Hey, one time, right now.
1-0 count, here it is.
2-0.
clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Runner,
3-0. And the runner's breaking for third. In there. Now the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. So here's the cleanup hitter, Todd Zinnigy.
The first baseman, Todd Zinnigy.
Let it fly, big boy. Here we go.
First delivery to him on the way. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing.
Oh, big guy, steer this one.
0-1, here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Here we go now.
Ready with the 0-2. And he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are 2 gone now. Settling in now, J.C. Milan. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Jordan Foley will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 31.
New inning set to get underway. Digging in to try it again. Orelvis Martinez, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Standing in, Johan Rocha. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Rocha.
Hey, come on, big guy, get your pitch.
First offering on its way. He pulls this one into right. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
The right fielder, number 16.
Into the box, Drew Weeks, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's set. The 0-1. Runner's going. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 2-run lead.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one. And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
4-2 the final score tonight. Hartford came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jordan Foley earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Angelo Rosa earns the save out of the bullpen, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Antonio Santos, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Hitter, Johan Rocha.
From the belt, the pitch. And he pops it up back behind second base. Warmoth backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Johan Rocha. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. Now the relay home. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it in.
Digging in, Johan Rocha, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Nope.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And it'll look like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here. So striding in, Johan Rocha, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1. Good move. Easy right now. Let's go, kid. That's inside. Hey, come on,
Milan on at first, nobody out. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Natoli, a native of Arizona, he throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a 2-seam fastball.
Here you go. Let it fly. Your turn now. No better.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate, Todd Zinnigy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out.
Let's go. Touch up for us here.
Yeah, let's go, kid. Here we go.
And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. So stepping in, Miles Jones, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now one away.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch-out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
And he has come through, as this ought to be enough to get him the lead. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time. Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 90.
The go-ahead run will score, and this one will bounce into the wall. It's cut off, so all three runners are in to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good. Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
6-3, the final score today. The Yard Goats came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Heath Holder claims the win out of the pen, his first. Angelo Rosa closes the door for the save, his second. So that'll just...
A manager exhorts his team regarding a deficient area of production.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Sean Jelly gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
And he takes strike 3 called on the curveball that time, and there's your first out of the evening. Now in the box, Ryan Howard, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Howard.
And on the ground, out to second, right to him, and that's the second out. Into the box now, Johan Rocha. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating. To go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Bechtold, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Bechtold.
Softly hit to the left side. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game.
Into the box now, Jalen Miller.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jalen Miller.
And shot here as this is sent towards second. Scooped up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Johan Rocha. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
All right, come on now, one time, let her fly.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. fouled away. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Lifted down the line in left. In comes the left fielder, and they can't run it down. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Ready once again, Johan Rocha. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And that's going to land out toward the wall out there. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Digging in, Andrew Bechtold, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Andrew.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And they got him. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gio Brusa. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. A 1 pitch on its way. Reaches up and sends it on the ground to second. And there's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Daisuke Ling. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Up. Zinnigy has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Johan Rocha. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go. Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike there, 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Stepping in, Andrew Bechtold. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out.
Andrew Bechtold.
Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. At the plate, Drew Weeks. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Drew Weeks.
Here's the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Todd Zinnigy. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the night. That is a big base hit here in extra innings. Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Harrison Musgrave gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Angelo Rosa hammers down the save, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Luis Madero will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Into the box, Johan Rocha, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
The batter, the third baseman, J.C.
Into the box now, J.C. Milan, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it.
So digging in now, Joey Rickard.
Right fielder, Joey Rickard.
It's a third. 5. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Madero. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Madero.
Second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Johan Rocha. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5.
Nope.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Hey, one time, right now.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Van Horn is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. Richmond leads this one 5. At the plate, Johan Rocha. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should.
And not in time as the run scores. Stepping up. Now, J.C. Milan, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Skied into straightaway right. Rickards under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third.
Slide.
But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Striding in, Drew Weeks, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Runner goes, and a step off. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Standing in, Brandon Van Horn. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Van Horn.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Johan Rocha. Both the tying and go-ahead runs stand in scoring position with only 1 away. Hit hard toward first. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-5 ball game. Now at the plate, J.C. Milan. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with 1 away. Popped up. Ling is there, 2 down.
Hey, be patient.
Digging in once again, Drew Weeks. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. He's set the payoff pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall.
Stand up.
As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Brusa will put this one away, and the side is retired. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Hartford came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Tyler Kinley earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Angelo Rosa records the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Wendell Batista, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Batting fourth, the second baseman.
In now, Johan Rocha. He's hitting at a 500 clip in the series coming into this one. 5 hits in 10 tries.
Come on now.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
Ball inside.
Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
A little roller toward the hole.
Get dirty, get dirty, get dirty.
Dig.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johan Rocha. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Hayward arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Stepping into the box, Julian Conrad.
Julian Conrad.
Slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get 2. 1 there, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. At the plate, Johan Rocha. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Johan Rocha.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Grab it.
Hey!
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is pulled into right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So striding forward now, J.C. Milan, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here it is on 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The center fielder, number 7.
Stepping up to the plate, Manny Melendez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Last half of the 5th coming up. Ready for another shot now, Brandon Van Horn.
The batter, the shortstop, Brandon.
Right side. It's flagged down. Oh, a flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Johan Rocha. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Bechtold rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from second. And a relay home. And he is in there. And now he's able to scramble back to second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Now to the plate, J.C. Milan, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
J.C.
The 1-2.
Milan.
Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Hayward will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. No. Digging in now, Jacob Hayward. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is popped up. Milan is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in, Johan Rocha. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Come on now, rip.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference. Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Hartford took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Evan Grills takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Yard Goats, 7 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For the home team, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors, they left 12 men on base. Time
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Hartford. Number 11, Johan.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now,
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
There we go.
Here's the 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2. It is a fastball and off the plate for a ball.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Harrison Musgrave is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final.
They left 7 men on base.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Carson Teal is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Come on, kids, see and drop.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Stepping in, Andrew Bechtold. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Rocha gets his lead at first, nobody out. A bouncer up the middle to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Stepping into the box, Johan Rocha. He drew a walk his first time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Now the pitch.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Striding in once again, Andrew Stevenson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Andrew.
It's on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Striding into the box, Yadiel Hernandez.
Number 23, Yadiel.
A runner at first with no outs here. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, and they get them both. Ready now, number 83. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now batting, Johan Rocha. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey!
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. Now at the plate, Johan Rocha. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Rocha.
Come on, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
From the stretch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, need you now. Your turn.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Settling in now, Andrew Bechtold. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. Digging in to try it again, Drew Weeks, and he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Now the 2-1. Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down, a base hit.
Go.
1 run is scored. And a relay to the plate. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Standing in, Andrew Stevenson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-2. To the right side, reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Hartford Yard Goats came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show. Tim Cate starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road.
Now at the plate, Andrew Stevenson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Andrew Stevenson.
Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Rocha. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. 1 out, nobody on.
Good one and drive, and I'll pick 1 out.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
To 2-2 now. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Johan Rocha. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Johan Rocha.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Here we go.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In comes the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Yasel Antuna.
The shortstop, Yasel.
The 1-1.
Antuna.
Is out towards second. To second for one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. So striding in, Johan Rocha. He flew out in his last at bat.
One time right here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Still only one out in the inning.
Hey, make it yours.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Lifted into center field. Stevenson is there. 2 gone. So stepping in, Tom Ra, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. For a base hit here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game. So definite problem. So a crucial moment here in standing in, Johan Rocha, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 9-7 game. Now in the box, Johan Rocha. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first.
Touch up. Drive him in right now.
Drive those guys in. Here we go. Come on.
Hey, no one better, huh? No one better.
No one better. Clutch up right here, kid. Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there, kid.
Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Rocha hits a little over the 270 mark. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Bottom of the inning now. Into the box now, Andrew Stevenson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Hey, it's never easy runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Coming to the plate now, Johan Rocha. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Hey, be patient. Stay back. Get your pitch. Let's go.
Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
1-1.
Come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance,
and it's a 10. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Peter Lambert will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
one of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average against coming into this start. He's really struggled when there's been traffic on the bases, and this is something he's going to have to clean up.
Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, it's been a pretty productive week at home, to say the least. 6-1 on the recent homestand. The last thing you want to have happen is to get on the plane and leave that there. The way you've been playing, fundamentally sound pitching, hitting, some defense. They have to find a way to continue the momentum, bottle up what they did at home.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Next will be the designated hitter, Johan Rocha. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And that misses ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Let's go, kid.
On the ground to third. He's got it.
Come on, get here.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning. Number 5 we go, and the Sea Dogs lead this one. Striding forward now is the DH, Johan Rocha. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Duran is there, one away. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in, Johan Rocha. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
A step on the bag for one.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends.
11 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base.
It's baseball. It's the Evan Grills will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Manny Melendez will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back. Into the box now, Manny Melendez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Pops this one up, but this will land untouched. The next 0-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. This is popped up. Tobias is over and he puts it away for the first out. Stepping in, Drew Weeks. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Weeks.
First pitch coming, here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Johan Rocha. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a ball pulled softly out toward right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Center fielder, number 7.
Digging in, Manny Melendez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So it's 2 runs on 4. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Johan Rocha. He singled his last time up.
Rocha.
Hey, I need you right here, one time.
First pitch on its way. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Let it rip right here, we need him.
Hey, come on, big guy, get your pitch.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Now a flare out toward right center. In comes the center fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Ready once again, Manny Melendez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. At the plate, Drew Weeks. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Reined in. And that's the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Todd Zinnigy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 3-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors in 2 minutes. Ready for another chance? Johan Rocha, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid. Attaboy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Yeah, he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Johan Rocha. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
It's baseball on the... So digging in now, Johan Rocha. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Rocha.
And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike. Two out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count, 3-2.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Another full count pitch home. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Johan Rocha. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Fouled off. The 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Oh, what a dive to first. It's late. He's safe. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Todd Zinnigy.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Todd Zinnigy is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Hey, like you stand up there, huh?
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Ready with the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
There you go, let's fly.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate.
Stand up, stand up.
And there's out number 2. Into the box, Vince Fernandez, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Fernandez carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. At the plate, Johan Rocha, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Hey, we're pacing up there.
A ball and a strike. Melendez leads off first with one away.
Pitch, let's go. Let's go now. One time.
And it's fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3.
Let's go right here.
Another full count pitch on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Stepping up now, Todd Zinnigy. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
First baseman, Todd Zinnigy.
Hey, nice and patient.
There goes the runner. Weak roller right side. He's got it.
Beat it out. Come on,
The flip to the pitcher covering as that will. Striding in, Johan Rocha. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there now.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position.
Get out.
And he is in at third safely, so the winning run is 90 feet away with nobody out.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Todd Zinnigy. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Popped up, Platt is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. Now at the plate, Drew Weeks. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third.
Weeks.
Hey, your turn. Drive in right here.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Racing back the left fielder. And that baby's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Hartford came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Heath Holder gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score. First for the victorious Yargo. 3 runs on 7 hits. 2 errors. They left 5 men on base.
Great job.